The project we did involved offering students in one section of our internship class in counseling the opportunity to experience part of their internship supervision via the internet rather than having to meet face-to-face every week for supervision from our faculty. So the way we developed the project was to have one group of internship students who had signed up for our on-campus class serve as the control group, and then a group that was taking the course off-campus was our treatment group. They received part of their supervision face-to-face and part of it via web chat through WebCT. We were interested in finding out whether those students who were experiencing supervision via the internet judged that their supervision was of any less quality than that the students face-to-face were receiving. And what we found as a result of the study is that the students were satisfied with the level of supervision they received online, and that they also had a better understanding of the role of technology in professional practice than the group that met face-to-face.
The students need to know how to use these tools in the real world, so they get lots of hands-on experience here. I also use these tools like Facebook and WebCT for gradebook and things like that, but Facebook, I use it as a communication tool with the students. They tend to respond quicker to questions I may send them, or communications I need to conduct with them. They respond to that much faster than they will an email or a phone call. The podcasting I do is primarily software tutorials, how to do these things. We go through all that in class. I show them how to do these things, but they can go back and review each individual step, for instance, in preparing a photograph by viewing a podcast and following along and doing the same things that are happening in that podcast. And it's, the students tend to use them, and the students who do use them, the surveys I've conducted indicate they do better in the class. The goal on this campus is to have 100%, I believe, of the classrooms equipped with the smart classroom technologies. There are not many universities our size, or larger, or smaller, who can say that.
In the classes I teach for our math majors, I like to introduce the computer algebra system where it's appropriate, so that they get familiar with these tools, because they'll likely be using them in the future of their career. Similar with the tech typesetting system, it's used for the preparation of journal articles for most mathematical and scientific journals. So it's good for them to not only see that and with me using it to deliver the content to them, but also so that they can produce their own papers and do their own work in that way. They also use a lot of kind of industry standard libraries like OpenGL and SDL, the simple direct media layer, as well as the GNU scientific libraries and LinPack and these things, so that they get used to these libraries that again they'll be using in their own research or in their career. Computers are becoming much more ubiquitous; they're everywhere. Being able to take advantage of that both in the classroom and how society adapts to that. Essentially, everything's going to be connected. So taking advantage of those interconnections, I think is going to be a good challenge.
TechNet is an organization of individuals across the campus that lead workshops to promote teaching and learning, and also usage of software and hardware for different job positions and aspects of those individuals' jobs to make them stronger faculty, staff, or administrators. As an ISS, I work one-on-one with my faculty, staff, and administrators within the College of Business and Applied Sciences. These faculty have diverse needs for their teaching and learning directives, and my role is to help facilitate best practices and making their job easier, yet fun, and also a way to meet learning objectives in a way that the students find fun and valuable to promote teaching and learning. Over the next 5 years, I see technology continue to be an integral part of teaching and learning and workflow processes, and having the TechNet option to help us learn those tools more efficiently and in better capacities, possibly implementing best practices, would be a focus that I could see TechNet leading the campus forward on.